back for another Black Diamond Custom Guitar Shops demo. Today we have the brand new Super MV. I'll move my hand so you can see why it's called an MV. As you can see, make sure we don't hit anything, the points flare away. And we have this little point here, which actually doesn't get you when you sit with it. The way that the bottom point sits, it rests down on your calf. The point's not touching my leg at all, which is really actually comfortable. It sits really well for a V. Like, I'll take my hands off of it and it's just resting on my leg. It's not going anywhere, which is really awesome. So, in the specs a little bit, mahogany body, mahogany neck. This is a marble wood fingerboard, which we'll take a close look at up on the workbench. This wood has a lot of really cool grains in it. It's almost maple, it's almost carina, it's got some streaks like ebony. It's a really cool species of wood. It feels like an ebony. It feels pretty dense, pretty slick. You don't feel the grains, almost like a rosewood or anything. Somewhere between like an ebony and a maple, if I had to describe the feel. Neck shape on this guy's a skinny neck. Not like Jackson skinny, this is still pretty rounded. This feels like a 60s Gibson style neck would be. Narrow, left to right, skinny front to back. This neck feels fast. It feels very, very easy to play. I recently got to play a 63. I think it was a 63 Les Paul SG Custom, and this feels very, very similar to that. Bone nut, two-way truss rod, hip shot tuners, everything that you'd expect. Again, we'll talk more about that up on the bench. So the rig that we're using today is like super, super simple. I have my Friedman PT20 fired up. The gain structure switch is all the way over towards the input jack, so it's on its highest gain setting. It's not belligerently loud in the room. The volume is still below 2. We are going through this upper Marshall cabinet over here, which is loaded with V30s, old V30s. I'm getting blasted pretty good, but it's really not too bad. Pickups in this guy are the new Black Diamond Night Train in the bridge, which we've been seeing a lot of in these new Prowlers and these new models. It's a really, really good, articulate, bright sounding pickup, but still really full, as you're going to hear. Neck pickup is the usual Starbreaker, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Simple volume and tone and 3-way switch. Locking Tone Pros bridge. So we're not going to do much on clean. I'm just going to go right back into this. We're going to riff and we're just going to have a good time. Neck pickup. And finally, both pickups. Alrighty, so let's go take a look at this guy up on the workbench. Alright, here we go, up on the workbench with the brand new Black Diamond Super MV. As you can see by the shape down here, kind of looks like an M. So, fitting for an MV, we have a mahogany body with a mahogany set neck. This is a marble wood fingerboard, which is just crazy. Kind of looks like pale moon ebony, kind of looks almost maple in certain likes, or like Carina, but it's got some really cool like ringy grain and some streaky grain, which is awesome. So we have 22 medium jumbo frets on this, a bone nut, two-way truss rod. It's a 25.5-inch scale guitar, Hipshot open geared locking tuners. Give it a flip. This one's super light. It only weighs 6.4 pounds. It's really easy to handle. So there's your Hipshot tuners, Mike signature. Come on down the back. Just some really, really nice straight grain mahogany. This one has some super nice bevels on it. Schaller strap locks. Typical magnetic jack. Nice and insulated. Arms drop cap. Really nice. Magnetic. We have a Switchcraft switch in there. And a really nicely mounted Switchcraft jack on like a Strat style jack plate on the back. So the strap just falls right away from you. Give this guy another flip. We'll come up here. Pickups. We have a Black Diamond Starbreaker in the neck. A Black Diamond Night Train in the bridge. Tone Pros locking bridge and tailpiece. One volume, one tone, and the three-way switch. So, got some nice up-close shots. This one has a really nice oil, like a hand-rubbed oil finish on it. It's super smooth. Come down here. It's a pointed V shape with a pretty traditional like V neck joint, if you're familiar with like a 58 style V. So, we'll pan out. And for more information on the new MV, check out www.blackdiamondcustomguitarshops.com.